how weird or creepy is that to watch yourselves disintegrate on screen? Is that like one of the more surreal experiences you've had as an actor?
I think we've seen worse.
You've seen worse?
We've done much worse.
You've done much worse.
Yeah.
But what was the experience of watching yourselves disintegrate like?
It's funny because I didn't know what was happening in Endgame. Like, I didn't know if I was coming back or not. So I was very sad to think that my Marvel Universe occupational occupation was over.
Yeah. Did you film like different versions of the same scene? Because I think that happened a lot where people didn't know if they lived or survived.
No.
No, we all filmed because we were there the same day. Yeah, we all filmed that sequence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we just didn't know that's what we were filming on the day. At least I didn't.
Yeah. And you guys filmed Infinity War and Endgame back to back.
Yeah.
So were you always aware of what scenes were for which movie, or
No.
not at all?
No. Marvel they don't, no.
Yeah.
They-
We didn't see a script.
Yeah. The Russos come in, they're like, this is what happens, okay?
Yeah.
This blows up, this person's here, you're coming back from here, you're going to that. Action. That's how it happens.
Yeah. The Russo brothers said on a panel yesterday that you tied with Ruffalo. I don't know if you heard this, for most blown takes. What is your take on this? Do you own up to that?
It's a problem.
No, got a problem.
The problem with my character is I have wings. So I have to do stuff to make my wings look realistic. Sometimes that takes 2 times, sometimes that takes 12 times. But, sometimes it's just an issue.
Yeah. So you're blaming it on the wings.
It's the whole cinematic process of making my wings. And, it's 100 degrees in Atlanta in the summer, and you have on all that. You got to find a way to have a good time.
But I don't know what Ruffalo's excuse is.
No, Ruffalo's a nightmare. Like, he's a nightmare.
He doesn't have wings. I know that.
No
wings.
It's the dots.
It's
on
just
his
a
face.
dot.
Yeah.
At what point did you find out that you would be past the torch or past the shield and be the next Cap?
Like a day or two. Well, no, it was maybe like a day or two before we shot it. We were watching a football game.
Evans, you said, right?
We had watching a football game over at Chris's place, and he pulled out the script and showed it to me.
How'd you react?
It was crazy. I was blown away.
Yeah. Sebastian, how did you react? Because it could have gone either way. It could have gone.
I don't know about that.
Could have gone to Bucky.
No, actually not.
No?
Not really, though, if you think about it. No, because we haven't seen. It makes no sense for him to why would you give it to the guy that's been trying to have a whole new history outside of the thing he's been trapped by? It didn't. I remember on the day I found out when we were shooting, I was like, oh, this is the scene we're having. This is the deal. But but it makes sense. He's actually been his right-hand man for a long time at this point, if you think about the movies and the time.
True, yeah.
And we're only one movie away from him trying to kill everybody.
Also a great point.
It just, it's like...
Yeah.
I think we were more wondering about Chris's old man makeup.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Because it was strong.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
Yeah,
was
tell us about
impressive.
shooting that sequence. Obviously, that's a huge moment.
It was fun. The hardest part with Ruffalo again was on
He
set.
was in the scene. Right?
Yeah, and it was
The nightmare
just
Ruffalo.
controlling him, because all the stuff they took out, he's trying to make it work, and that's why I turned my back to the camera when I said bring him back, because I was too laughing at him. He's throwing, he's doing all. It's just,
Just making a whole scene out of the scene that's not really about him.
yeah. They had to cut away from us because what was seen on the other side of the camera was a minor disaster.
Sebastian, it's been pointed out because they reference Hot Tub Time Machine in this movie,
Right.
which you were in, you played the bully in, that
Oh snap!
that Sebastian Stan also must exist in the MCU in addition to Winter Soldier.
That's true.
What-
That's
what-
the plan for me next in these movies. Is to be myself.
Yeah.
It's like back, but you can't talk to anybody. You can't talk. You can't run into yourself. 'Cause
No,
you'll
you can't.
change
You'll change
the course
Right.
of time.
situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you're two different people though in the MCU.
I would be two different.
You're
people.
Sebastian Stan and you're
yeah.
Bucky.
So
So you could run into yourself.
yeah.
If they wanted to go in that
create a
direction,
whole
I'm not
lot
going
of
to tell
problems for
Marvel what to
somebody.
do. Yeah.
I would definitely tell myself to buy Apple stock.
No, it would be like
Yeah.
Back to the Future Part 2.
Yeah.
You know, where he's like, let me go and bet on on all these things that win.
Yeah.
Apple stock.
What would you tell yourself if you could go back? What would you tell yourself?
Don't root for the Knicks. No, no. I would. This is exactly what I would do. I would invest probably in something that, you know, like Apple or I don't know.
What would you tell yourself?
I'd take that one internship you passed up on the set of Super Troopers. Your career could have gone in an entirely different direction.
See, I can't tell if you're being serious.
I know.
Super Troopers?
Yeah.
Not Starship Troopers.
Super Troopers. That's my jam. Yeah.
You ever see Starship Troopers?
Yeah.
Super
I
Troopers,
think you would have had a
man.
better career
Yeah.
with Starship. Just saying.
Super Troopers is a cult classic.
They had like
Yeah.
large,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
like
is.
Yeah.
like rabbit roach spiders
Yeah.
that they were trying to shoot with machine guns. I'm like, get your technology up, homie. What are you doing? You got a pistol shooting.
Starship Troopers
Yeah.
is nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Finally.
And Independence Day.
Independence Day was the
Also-
best.
Yes.
I saw that movie at least 4 times.
Oh,
and,
I watch it every time it's on TV, and I'm always surprised how your girl mad at you when you fighting aliens. Baby, what you want me to do? There's a spaceship outside. I mean,
You
she's
can't
still
win.
mad
You
at you. You
can't
can't win.
I feel
Ladies.
I feel like there needs to be a new Siskel and Ebert here because I would watch this show that's going on right now.
yeah.
I
Us,
just
our
want- I
favorite
just want-
film.
yeah.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
good. That would be
Yeah.
good.
Favorite film.
That would be
Mackie
good.
and Stan
Oh,
on the movies.
Oh.
Mackie and Stan take you to the
Stacky.
movies. Stacky.
That's what I've heard that name.
Stacky at the
Really?
movies.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
on online.
Finally, this
Stan will-
is like one of the most hotly debated things coming out of this movie. What is your take on what happens when Cap goes back? Does that mean there are two? There's Steve and there's aging.
This is a hard question.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, there could be 2 of them. I bet you. Honestly, that would be probably the movie that I would maybe want to see. Would be the 2 of them, right? Like that would be kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
you're saying a whole lot of stuff would have had to have been influenced if he goes back and he it has
Or
to be,
if they
otherwise-
were both in the same dimension, because the other argument is that there was a pocket dimension created that the old Cap lived in.
You know what's really confusing?
Yeah.
That's
Time travel.
yeah.
I think every time travel
Yeah.
movie I've seen
Yep.
has been very confusing.
Yep.
But that's sliding doors. That's the
Yeah,
Paltrow
you're
film.
good. Another
The
classic.
I love that movie because it is true. Like there's a version where you and I decide to stay here and we don't get on our flights tonight, and then that plays out, and then there's a version where we leave.
Right.
So, like if you decided that now, technically that would have happened in a parallel way.
Right. Yeah.
So that means Peggy have 2 boyfriends?
Maybe.
She has 2 dudes. Right?
You would have known.
Well, the Russos say he was in a different dimension, which would explain that.
Yeah.
There's multiple dimensions. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. They thought about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a world where doctors.